Today I'm going to show you a recipe that I found online that is absolutely fabulous for homemade French onion dip. I'm starting with sour cream, the all-natural kind. Kroger also has an original kind, which apparently means they add a bunch of stabilizers and things, and the all-natural kind just has cream and milk and enzymes, and that's much preferable. To that, I am adding 3 tablespoons of minced onion. One of the cool things about this recipe is that if you buy pre-packaged onion soup mix, you're getting a whole bunch of chemicals and things that are bad for you. But if you make your own real food version, then you're getting herbs that are actually really good for you and increase your health. Next, I'm adding a tablespoon of dried parsley. I got a deal on parsley. A pound of dried parsley is a lot. Parsley has vitamin C and iron, and obviously in the small amounts that you use, you're not getting really large amounts of those things. But for the amount that you use, it has a very high concentration of a lot of vitamins and minerals. And then half a teaspoon of black pepper. This is supposed to help improve your digestion. And then 1.5 teaspoons of salt. And of course I'm using my favorite pink Himalayan sea salt, which has a lot of minerals. According to some people, it has every mineral that the body needs. And if you're using this as a vegetable dip, you might want to increase the salt a little bit, but if you're using it for chips, you definitely don't want it any saltier than this. And then 1 teaspoon of onion powder. My onion powder has developed lumps in the humid kitchen again. And then half a teaspoon of turmeric. Turmeric is one of my favorite spices. Not only is it anti-inflammatory and has been discovered to be good for treating several different conditions and diseases, half a teaspoon of turmeric, but it also, for some reason, works really well in making replicas of processed foods with real food ingredients. I think it actually functions almost like MSG does in creating this kind of background flavor that makes all the other flavors stand out more. And you definitely don't want to use too much turmeric or it gets a kind of a bitter edge, but just a little bit in the background really helps replicate that processed food flavor for some reason. And then the last ingredient is just a dash of cayenne. And I keep that very much on the light side, but if you like spicy foods, you might want to up it a little bit. And then just stir it all up. This is one of the few recipes where I actually have to measure the spices. It just does not come out right unless you get just the right ratios. Normally I'm kind of a guess and dump person, but I actually measure for this recipe. It's important. And you want to make sure you mix pretty thoroughly because you don't want any unmixed sour cream at the bottom. That would be disappointing.